Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we just withdrew from a contract that we weren't going to get done. We got a little bit unlucky, but ultimately it was too difficult for our lance. We probably could have pulled it off, but oh well. The repair scaffolding is now complete, so that's going to finish things up much more quickly, and let's go ahead and get another ship upgrade going. I think that's 450k. That's maybe a little much. A lounge for additional morale will be nice.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get
Excellent. Okay, so the commando will be done soon, and we're going to be jumping over to our new destination, which is a little bit easier than our last one, which was giving us nothing but 3 skull plus missions, and we have 1 skull of drop lance weight, so that was exciting. We should be there momentarily. Here we are. And I'll just go ahead and skip the dropship animations. Can't skip the jump ship animations for some reason. Our mech orders are done now, and mothership is back, and we are arriving at our destination. Excellent. I actually do want to visit the store. What do we got here? They have a Cyclops part. That's a little bit expensive for me. A Marauder part. That's a nice one. Warhammer 6R. Was that a 6R part that we got previously? It was. I feel like we should pick that up. If we encounter another Warhammer 6R, that would mean that we are able to field one the very next mission, which is a huge deal. And then we wanted to check for medium and small lasers, but there are not any of those. So with that in mind, we are going to need to figure out something to do with these commandos. Let's see, this one just has a large laser. We've got 1 ton remaining here. We could maybe do like a machine gun and MG ammo. That would do the trick. We'd need to buy some MG ammo, but that'll be fine.
New equipment available.
There we go, and let's get that MG ammo in. I'm gonna put that in the CT, I think. Oh wait, that's 1 ton? MG ammo is a ton, not half a ton. Okay. We can drop a little bit of armor in our rear. If our commando is getting hit in the rear, we probably have other problems. Like that. That'll do the trick. Okay, the Argo upgrade is going to be finished up. There we go. So let's see if we can get another one. Our funds are a little on the low side from that Warhammer part, so I don't want to do anything too expensive. Structural repair will work. That's nice and cheap.
I'll get the crew moving.
Okay. Fantastic. Now let's get that commando done.
Job's done, Commander.
And let's go ahead and figure out some contracts to run here. Got to get our funds back up to around that sweet 2 million mark. That's around where I like to be. This is a nice mix. So let's do these basically in ascending order of difficulty. So we'll do the skull and a half ones. See if we get anything out of that. And then 2.5 skulls. And then hopefully by then we'll have enough to do a 3 skull. That should be fantastic. So we're going to be bringing Island to this. And Island is going to be a new cavalry pilot, but our mechs aren't really specialized the way I want them to be yet, just because we don't have the chassis we need for the type of lance that I prefer to run, which is a juggernaut mech, a cavalry mech, a sniper mech, and a fire support mech. Heavy stability damage focus is how I prefer to run it, but we need to destroy the target and escape. Commander, this mission should be simple. A local government noble is participating in a patrol as a show of support for the troops. She's insisted on using her ancestral family mech, which is a Cicada CDA-2A. This should make eliminating her quite easy. Recognizing the danger, her handlers have sent along an extremely heavy supporting lance. If you're quick and aggressive, you should be able to destroy her little cicada before her escorts can react. A hit-and-run operation sounds straightforward enough, Commander. Just remember that if you get bogged down in fighting the escorts, escape is always an option. Indeed.
Command interface initiated.
I hope there's a Warhammer here. If you ask me, boss, anyone who sends out their Veeps in a CDA-2A is asking to be shot. Do you have anything helpful to offer, Yang? These little bastards are fast, so watch for the VIP to make a run for it. Noted. Commander, remember that we're expecting a very heavy escort, so it might be wiser to hit the target and run for the LZ here. Good luck, and good hunting. Well, we'll see.
Are we fighting over a rock?
That's the supporting enemy forces, so we'll go engage those first. We're going to need to see what's over there. This is, of course, a Martian atmosphere, so we're going to have some heat issues, probably.
Moving out.
Okay.
Rolling.
Let's just head up this direction and see what we're up against.
Moving out.
There's a mech there, a pair of them.
Position confirmed.
Phase 4 movers, a Phase 3 mover, and a Phase 2 mover. That's not awful. That's a locust there. How many pips? A lot. You know what? I'm gonna reserve. See if we get a better target.
For the shot.
Okay, that's a second locust. That's not a big threat. Also firing on the enforcer and also missing. Well, shall we see what the medium is? Let's reserve again.
Acknowledged.
Centurion. Okay. This is fine. Now, I'm not going to reserve again. I mean, I do care what the heavy is. But, we're going to need to do something here. And that something is, I think, melee this locust from this position.
Coordinates received.
See if we can't do some damage here. Now, the commando only got one evasive pip from that. It's a thunderbolt. Okay. It's going to fire on the commando, obviously. It's a little disgusting.
I lost a weapon.
Two of them, actually. Two medium lasers that we really can't replace.
Standing by.
That said, this locust is now in a far worse position. So let's move up with the enforcer. And we're going to be able to move the commando basically immediately because we reserved so far. Okay. That locust is going to die.
Critical hit, Commander.
Let's
Awaiting
move in
orders.
the Irby.
Waiting for orders.
And we're going to fire the AC-2, and hopefully that'll kill it. Or we could miss. That works too.
That didn't hit?
No, that did not.
Standing by.
Okay, Jenkins, get in here.
Affirmative.
Take out that locust.
Firing all weapons.
Wow. Okay. We didn't kill it.
It's go time.
They moved the wrong locust. They're going to fire on our commando, which is unfortunate. But they hit the leg, which is not the worst thing.
Damage minimal.
And now we can move our commando. Going to run into cover. I want to grab 3 evasive pips if I can, like that. The only one we can fire on is the Centurion there, so that's not ideal. I guess 2 evasive pips in cover would have to do. And if we're settling for that, can we get a position where we can fire the machine gun on the locust? Yes, we can.
Coordinates received.
2 evasive pips in cover. Fire on that
One
locust.
in the back.
Okay. They're moving that locust. Firing on the blackjack. This is fine. Unfortunately, we don't have great cover
there.
on this
Holding
approach,
firm.
but it should be okay.
Ah,
Tranquility,
Trevor?
move in, finish that locust.
Firing.
Surely it's dead. Yeah, there we go.
That's a kill.
Excellent. So they're going to move in the Centurion now and fire on the Blackjack. Ooh, all in that arm. That's really unlucky. I mean, it's kind of to do with the way I angled the Blackjack, but
Yes,
even
Commander.
so. We lost a large laser. Luckily, we can replace that. I do want to move over this direction-ish, or maybe all the way over here. Yeah, this will be fine.
Roger that.
Grab 2 evasive pips, fire on the locust.
Copy that.
Okay. Did we hit that Centurion behind with a stray shot?
Scored a critical hit.
No, we didn't. Okay. They're moving the Cicada right now.
Waiting for
Let's get the Enforcer in here, where we can bring all of our weapons to bear on the locust.
Ordnance received.
And we are going to pick on the little guy.
10-4.
That wasn't as good as I would have hoped, if I'm honest. Okay, Thunderbolt is attacking the Irby, which is fine. The Irby's a tank.
Report major armor loss.
Yeah, that's completely fine. Okay, I'm
Ready
gonna
for orders.
go ahead and jump the Irby over this direction into cover. And we're gonna fire on that locust.
Roger.
Is it dead? No. Of course not. Okay, they're gonna back it off and do what exactly? They're presenting its rear to the Irby and fire on the Enforcer. Okay. It's not the worst thing they could have done. We can now move our commando over this way a little bit. This is going to be out of cover. Alternately, we could keep it in cover and not have evasive pips, or we could move it up here. I think we move it over this way and start working on... Well, we don't have the medium lasers for backstab. 880 versus 1040. I think we need to work on the Thunderbolt after the Locust.
Target confirmed.
Okay, 2 leg hits. That's not bad. Okay, they're going to move the Centurion and attack the Enforcer. I'm okay with this because the Enforcer is probably moving next.
I'm taking some serious hits.
Actually, well, the
Awaiting
Blackjack
orders.
has 2 evasive pips still. I want the Enforcer to come over here and melee the Locust.
Ha!
There we go. CT destroyed.
Enemy eliminated.
Next up, Thunderbolt. We need to move the Blackjack
Standing by.
up towards the cover. We only get 1 evasive pip up this direction, unfortunately.
Confirmed.
But the Thunderbolt is a great target here, and I'm going to precision strike it to reserve it back. That's not going to do anything, actually. Let's just take off armor.
Target confirmed.
Okay. Nice armor reduction there. Thunderbolt is going to attack the Enforcer. Enforcer is taking a lot of damage.
I'm losing armor bad.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
Yeah.
However,
Commander.
look at this position our urban mech is in. We have a rear shot here. And really good backstabbing odds. Let's see, 105 HP in the side torsos. 3 medium lasers and 2 machine guns versus LRM-15, SRM-2, and large laser. It's kind of 6 one way, half dozen the other.
I'm happy.
And we hit the leg instead. Okay.
Commander.
Island, get up over here. Be vaguely annoying.
Got it.
The only one you can really shoot at here is the Centurion, unfortunately, but it'll do. Take off an evasive pip. Okay, they're going to move the Centurion in and melee the Enforcer. I'm not a fan of this. Now the Cicada moves. Oh, he has a small laser too?
I'm hit.
Odds on that were low.
Yes,
Okay,
Commander.
Enforcer, come up this direction. We can't... Oh, it's because we're basically zone of controlled. Let's get to right about here-ish. Here will do. And I want you to precision strike the Thunderbolt in this torso. Let's weaken it.
Target 4, Alpha strike.
Okay. Cicada moves next. It's getting in close. And it is going to fire on the Blackjack. It's unfortunate. I was hoping it wasn't going to be an LOS of the Blackjack there, but it was. That's okay. We move the Blackjack into cover. And we're going to fire on the Thunderbolt.
Roger that.
Okay, structure exposed up over here. That's good. Thunderbolt is going to move there. And point blank range attack the Enforcer. That could have been worse, honestly. He's running pretty hot.
Go time.
So that's good. That's great, honestly.
Receiving you.
I want to precision strike the Thunderbolt in this torso.
Engaging target.
Okay, we hit it twice. Nice. It's a lot less of a threat now. Okay. Gonna need to get the Commando somewhere quasi-safe. Here will do. And we're just gonna continue essentially sniping with the SRM-2s and hoping to take off some armor. Not bad. 16 armor removed. Centurion is gonna melee again. Oh, actually it didn't. That could have been far worse.
Damage minimal.
Okay. Enforcer, get to cover. Actually, maybe this cover? No, we can't get in small laser range and be in cover. Okay, we'll have to go here.
Acknowledged.
Precision strike him again in this torso. This is going to overheat, which is unfortunate. So I think we don't precision strike then, if we can't alpha.
Taking the shot.
Okay. Cicada's going to move now, probably attack the Blackjack. Yep, as expected. Luckily we are in cover now. Blackjack's heat's getting up there too.
Commander?
Yep, as expected.
Confirmed.
Okay, we hit the arm, or we breached the armor in the arm. Now what's the Thunderbolt going to do? Continue to attack the Enforcer. Okay. I had the wrong arm, or I was facing the Enforcer the wrong way. I need to turn the Enforcer.
Show 'em what you got.
Okay. So we need to reserve back the Centurion, and I need to put a cut in here, but I'm going to wait until after this round,
Waiting for
because we need to reserve back the Centurion. So I'm just going to backstab it here. Actually, not probably the rear torso. This is where the LRM ammo is.
Taking the shot.
Okay. So I reserved him back so that we'll be able to move the Enforcer without him attacking first. And then I want to get our Commando. I don't want to risk a melee attack. So maybe just running up over here and tossing in a pair of SRMs.
Firing on target.
Okay, dealt a little more damage to it. Cicada now moves. Who do you attack, Cicada? Blackjack. As expected. This is fine.
I can't take much more of this.
Okay. So here's the plan.
Reading you.
We need to get our Enforcer facing this direction,
Move
so that our
forward.
weak arm is facing away from them a little bit. Then do we backstab the Centurion? We're in a good position for it. Wait, what? Oh, no, we're not going to hit the rear. Okay. I guess we just go for the Thunderbolt. Take off that arm if we can.
Target locked.
Nice. Thunderbolt is now far less dangerous.
Reporting critical hit.
Okay. So here we are. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, though, because we're now in a position where I can pick it up in the next episode. This is the end of my recording session, so I just wanted to make sure that I got the reservations right before the end of this. So I'm going to go ahead and put that cut in now. You can leave an offering to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribe, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.